Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to the special 40th episode celebration.
Hell yeah.
I'm here with my co-host Sean.
I don't know if your lips have been on this, but I don't know.
The nipple tassels.
Yeah.
Anytime I squeeze a boob, I want that noise to happen.
It doesn't happen? Every time I squeeze it.
Yeah. So, I love how I said I'm going to start the episode with an intro because I totally forgot what
You had one?
even had to say.
Well, let me apologize for not being here last week. So here's what it is. I've figured out what it takes for me to not be depressed and tired on a Wednesday.
Yeah, blowing
night.
your friend off.
Yes, I need 1 week of blowing my friend off. No, I need a jog when I get home.
Yeah.
And then 2 Kratom and
nice.
And then a little liquor.
Yeah.
And I'm in the best mood and I'm not tired.
Yes.
So here I am.
That's good. Cheers,
I'm
brother.
so sorry about.
No, it's okay. I did not mind at all because
I was so.
I'll tell you
depressed
something. Last episode that we uploaded, 23 views.
Really?
Yeah.
We're climbing. Baby.
Well,
Who the hell are you guys?
Here's the deal. Then I checked today. It went back to 22 views.
How's that possible?
So they took a view away.
Could it be a bot?
It might be because I have 2 YouTube accounts. And maybe it's because
I like to imagine there's like a little man like going through every single YouTube video and going, "That's the same account," or "That's the same guy."
No, I thought it was like, "This is awful. I'm taking a view away."
That too, yeah, it could be.
These
possible.
guys suck.
That could be possible. But may I introduce you to a jog and a couple of Kratom.
Oh, I'm familiar with Kratom, brother.
Yeah. Well, no, the problem with one time we did this podcast when I took a Kratom, we had to pause because I
vomited.
threw up. So it's bad news.
Yeah,
but
this is like our Scarface era.
Yeah.
No,
but listen, if I don't, the only other thing that I can do is like Adderall, and then I'm just an evil human being.
Yeah, Adderall makes me an evil cokehead.
Yes, and no worse because not that I've ever done coke, but if I did. It would be like...
Yeah, hypothetically.
It would be like 3 hours of evil thoughts.
Yeah.
Adderall is just like, I'm at work.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just like texting people
I
like...
fucking hate you.
Yeah, just out of my
I wish
mind.
they would die.
Yeah. I can't even say most of the things I'm thinking because we're on a podcast. But
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm right there with you.
So yeah, if I have to... pop a couple Kratom from the boys that I bought. Dude, did I show you this? The guys, the vape store that I go to.
Humble brag. I'm so proud of myself that I'm not addicted to vape.
I know.
I could not imagine
but this was on the news. 7 men charged as authorities raid 9 businesses in illegal cannabis sales investigation.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I've shaken every one of their hands.
You know all those people?
I saw it and I was like,
oh, dude.
That's my boy. That's my other boy. I know all of these
dude.
People. This guy annoyed the fuck out of me, but this guy was my guy. I would go to him. Yeah, he was the man. He'd always be sitting on a couch when I walked in.
Was this? Wait, we shouldn't snitch.
No. It's in
snitch.
Rochester. It was Webster and It was actually spread out. It's funny because I'm talking multiple stores. I went to all. This was like a sting operation.
Like, I'm looking for that strawberry banana vape.
Well, this is how I know they think I'm an undercover cop. I've asked for.
You're like, I've been to all these store locations. Did you know that? What's your name? Let me shake your hand. I've been to every store and I know everyone.
No, I would go.
I know everyone who works there.
I know you guys by name. Isn't that crazy?
So,
what's your address?
So tell me, do you have flavored vapes behind the counter or what?
No,
because I know they did it at the other stores.
So, that's why I'd go to those. I guess they are sketchy now that I look back at it. But they would have the flavored vapes that I like.
Yeah.
And then once in a while, I would like go in and be like, because I forget that weed's not like legal. And I would be like, yo, do you guys have like THC stuff? And they'd be like, nah, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
you look like a cop, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, they probably think. But then I walk in there like fucking vaping. I'm like, how could you think?
You know what I do is like I'm like, oh, I'm looking for I try to make it look like I'm breaking up weed with my fingers, like I'm rolling a blunt.
Oh,
yeah.
Did I send you that video of the undercover cops walking into a vape store and it's like a guy that looks like every one of those guys? And the first guy walks in and he's like, yo, man, can I get like so And then another guy walks in. He's like, "Yo, Jeff. Oh, we used to work together." And they start talking. And then the like kid, he's like a teenager behind the counter. He goes, "You guys used to work together?" He's like, "Do you have your badges on you or like what?" And they're like, "What badges?" And they're like, "We're just trying to get some of that loud." And he's like, "Well, you guys can leave. You can leave. We don't do stuff like that." And they're like, "Nah, man, we're cool. We just want some of that." And it made me realize, I've had this thought for a long time. Undercover cops, how can they be good? They're not taking acting classes. No, they have to be bad actors, right? They have to be so obviously undercover.
You ever see Donnie Brasco?
Is so long. Or wait, I'm thinking of Donnie Darko. Donnie Brasco.
Okay. I'm looking for a new co-host because this guy is crazy.
There's two things you should know about me. If you bring up a band, a song, well, that's three. Band, a song, or a movie, even if I've seen it a million times, heard it a million times, as soon as you mention what it is, I'm going to go, I don't know names of shit.
All right, so this is something I've always wanted to tell you.
Your name's John, correct? All right, we got that.
This is something I always wanted to tell you because I know one of your favorite bands of all time is The Killers.
Yeah.
You know that song?
I thought you were about to be rude to me. I was so ready to
Sabrina Carpenter.
I was about to sing a Chapel Roan song.
Yeah.
She's a...
Both
of them. Me espresso. Yeah. I don't mind that bitch.
Yeah. But, so The Killers is one of your favorite bands, but you know that song, Can You Read My Mind?
Yeah.
But, like, I always thought, like, whenever I pictured you, like, singing and actually meaning it, it's that song, like, before you go, tell me what you find. like every time I hear that, I always think about you singing, before you go.
Well, let me defend myself, because I feel like liking The Killers is... like intrinsically gay.
No, I think it's very straight. That's a very straight band. Imagine Dragons is actually because it's not that cool. It's like normal.
No, but see what you're doing right now is you're saying it's not gay, but calling me gay. At the same time.
What I'm saying is, no, I like cool, interesting music. It's never gotten me pussy once ever.
Yeah.
Like I'll play like cool music and. Women will think I'm autistic.
You're talking homosexual. I'm talking gay.
Yeah.
I'm talking like 90s terminology. But what I mean is like The Killers.
Like Ryan Seacrest.
Yes. Yeah. Perfect, dude. What a perfect way to describe that. Yeah, when we say things are gay, we mean the way Ryan Seacrest is. Where you're like, is he? I don't know.
Like, he's definitely sits at the popular kids table, but he doesn't play sports.
But everyone's like, here's my friend Joe or Kim.
Like, he's seen everybody's... He gives advice for nudes for chicks.
Yeah. No.
So, you know what you gotta do is you gotta stand in the mirror like this.
I guess when we say gay, we mean asexual. Because, like... being asexual is the gayest thing you could do.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be like, I don't like sex. You know,
yeah, I'm over it.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is I hated The Killers until COVID. And then the girl I was dating at the time, we started dating during COVID. So our dates were so awkward because we'd just go to each other's apartments immediately. And
that's how it should be.
It should. Yeah, true. It worked out great.
That's because you guys were like a married couple, and that was probably like
way too quick. Yeah. There's so many issues.
You're just like, here I am at your house every day.
Yeah, drunk as hell. I would show up just black.
Just looking for kids to beat.
Yeah, we don't have kids yet. Who am I gonna?
Who am I gonna beat?
But we would watch the Killers concerts, and then I got like morphed into a fan because I was like, oh, this is. I hadn't seen a live performance in so long, and it would like show them walking out of the green room, and then you'd watch the whole So I liked, but I will say The Killers. I think the lead singer's voice I think sucks.
Yeah.
However, if you watch one of their concerts, they don't miss. Every single song of theirs is a song you know every word to.
Yeah.
So I like them in that way, where it's like. If you listen to any of their songs, you're like, oh, shit, I guess I do know all the words to this song.
Yeah, they're a great band.
Yeah. Anyway, so it felt like I needed to defend myself.
To be honest, no, I was just more making fun of you. I just wanted that you sing probably sound like a pussy.
I do sound like a pussy.
Before you jump,
I do a lot of sitting in my car. I do a lot of sitting in my car, engine running.
Speaking of snitching, when I go to buy weed, I always drive past your work. And
that's right.
I was like, one of these days, I'm just gonna walk in there and be like, "Is Sean here?" And, we're never gonna get monetized.
I didn't say shit, dog.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I wish you. I fucking wish you would, dude. No, every time you send me that the text of you driving by my work,
with the middle finger up.
Yeah, I'm always so miserable.
Yeah.
And it just like, you're just giving me like the taste of freedom. I'm just like, oh, you motherfucker, dude. You get to just drive down this road right now.
Well, dude, I remember being at working construction where I'm like outside freezing my toes off all day. And I'd be like in the work trailer eating like my sandwich. He'd be texting me like screenshots from Tinder, just being like, "She wants me, bro, but she's crazy. I can tell. I don't know. I'm gonna fuck her, but then should I ghost her?" And I'm just like, dude, my dick is literally too cold to jerk off.
I'm just imagining you sitting on a lunch pail,
just being like, "Oh."
Your legs twitching from holding yourself up on the lunch pail.
Yeah. It's not even sitting comfortably.
Your legs cramping. You're like, oh, fuck.
I didn't use a condom with this chicken. Now my dick is itchy.
Dude, what do I do? I can't. This shit always happens.
And I have a show in Syracuse. I'm going to have fucking itchy crotch the whole drive. Dude, I'm doing 10 minutes for $13.
The guy that makes I'm just talking about myself, but the guy that makes irresponsible choices and then can't believe when bad things happen. Dude, I fucked 4 girls in one night. Now my fucking cock is in. Why does all this bad shit happen to me?
Am I going to get bipolar disorder? Is it like diabetes where you can get it later in life, or are you born with it? Let's do Molly.
Dude, I took acid and went to work and I'm freaking out. Why does bad shit always happen to me?
Why does it always happen to me? Oh, dude. I went van life with my girlfriend. I killed her in the woods, dude. So dude, why does this always happen to me, bro?
Why can't I have a normal
She fell and she started... she fell and then she said, "Finish the job." I was like, "I guess I gotta do it."
Oh, dude, so, wait. Let me tell you. Yeah.
Will you play it for the next clip? How much?
Oh, I think we got time.
Yeah,
we got time. So I just watched the Gabby Petito documentary. Everyone else has besides John, but I filled them in. Don't worry. 23 of you guys saw it.
22 if we bomb.
Yeah, that'll be 20. But yeah, so they found the Brian Laundrie. He went missing, and what's suspicious is like, so the cops went to the house. They knew that the parents were keeping their son in their house, and like, you got to talk to our lawyer, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden, they find her remains.
Would you say that that whole family had dirty laundry?
Sorry, I should have said that.
Okay. No, it's funny that you both have the same thing.
I looked into your eyes.
Dirty laundry.
Yeah, no, they had some downright
skeletons
dirty laundry
in their closet.
They did, and let me tell you, the park near their house had some skeletons as well. That's where they found their kid. But here's what's suspicious: is like they were clearly like hiding their son in their house, and then like the same day that they found the girl's remains, they reported their son missing. They're like, yesterday he went for a hike and he hasn't been back. And they're like, you didn't see him leave? And they're like, no. And it's like,
this guy in hiking, man.
I know, right? I don't trust anybody.
No more hiking.
Even hiking boots in your closet.
If hiking is a hobby of yours, you have
get out of here.
Issues.
Yeah. All the girls are like, I hate a guy that holds a fish in Tinder. It's like, well, at least he's not fucking hiking.
Yeah, just being alone and just at people.
Maybe
that was me. That was me during COVID.
Yeah,
I would go for like the same walk, like hike.
Yeah, we called it a hike, but it would just be like a walk down the sidewalk.
Yeah, just like tears just coming down the side of my face, just listening to the Killers.
Going on a date with a girl that's on the other side of the road.
Yeah,
like, nice to meet you. But so it's suspicious that the family like didn't see him leave. So they start a search party in these like it's basically like the Everglades type shit, like a swampy park. Mm-hmm. The police have been searching for days. They can't find him. The parents are like, all right, we're gonna come. We know where he used to like to hike. They come, immediately find his remains, right? So this.
How fast do bodies decompose?
Well, if you're where there's gators and shit, quick. So yeah, that's why it happened. And then in his note, like he had like a suicide note that said like, I wanted the animals to tear me apart so that Gabby's family like will feel good about me being ripped apart or some shit like weird shit like that. But here's where it gets interesting. Sadistic. Here's where it gets interesting, Johnny. So that's like the end of the documentary. You're just like, oh, so there's no justice. Like he's just dead, and the family like just disappears into the. My girlfriend's coworker sent her this TikTok today. Brian, the kid that's dead, his uncle was a dentist. The only way they identified his body was through his dental records. So there's a theory that while he was in the house, they pulled his teeth.
Faked his
death, and he's still fucking alive.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, that's bullshit.
They put that in the documentary?
No.
TikTok?
So my girlfriend told me about that before the uncle being a dentist. She was like, oh, they think they faked his death. That's why, like, because it is weird that the parents showed up and then they just immediately found his bones. And
yeah, that is weird because, like, that, yeah,
they were searching for days. And, and I was like, yeah, but, like, they're like, how did they know it's him? It could have just been fake. I'm like, because he had teeth. That's, like, one of the best ways to identify
There wasn't a corpse?
No, it was just, like, bones. Like, he got ate up like a chicken wing.
I can only imagine there would just be, like,
it was a while before they found his body, and where they found his body.
For some reason, I always think this happened over a span of, like, 1 week.
It happened over, like, a month. Like, she went missing. They found her body, like, 2 weeks later, and then when they found her body, he went missing, and then they found his body, like, 2 weeks later.
From what it seems like, his body was decomposed more than hers.
Oh, it was.
Even though he was killed later.
For sure, but she was found in, like, where there was a river, but there wasn't water at the time. Like, she was in the middle of nowhere in Montana or Wyoming. He was in.
So she was so bored that she was like, "All right, I'm just gonna fucking speed this process. I'm gonna die quicker."
Yeah. Well, her body was still like intact because it'd been like 2 weeks, but there wasn't like fucking. He was in a swamp. He died in like a swamp. So there's like all sorts of shit. And they found him where they said it was flooded with water the week before, and that was why they didn't find him. And then all of a sudden,
how guilty did the son, the boy, laundry? How guilty did their parents look?
So guilty, dude.
Not like remorseful. Like
not remorseful. They looked like they were hiding shit. And dude, you got to watch this documentary because the cops. There's body cam footage. The cops go up to the door and they're like, "Hey, like your son's girlfriend is missing, and we're just wondering." And they're like, "We're not going to say anything. Talk to our lawyer." And the wife is like, "Oh, this is the other thing."
Well, let's gonna kill her fucking leg cramps doing this podcast.
Really?
Oh yeah, I gotta clip it. All right, so continue this.
Oh, okay. So
they weren't cooperating with the police.
They weren't cooperating at all.
The dirty laundries.
The dirty laundries and the van that they were traveling.
Like when you order a Grubhub, you can like, we'll stop at the gas station for you for like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You think they're like, since we're in the neighborhood, like, do you know who killed John Benet Ramsey? like
at a stop,
like these rich families that like that kill their children.
Yeah,
like Casey Anthony. And, like,
I forgot we did a whole. Dude, are we just a true crime podcast?
You are.
I know. I'm sorry. This is what happens. Don't date.
So funny.
Don't date women, dude.
You show up every like 3 weeks and then you only talk about murder.
Fuck. You're so right, dude. I'm a loser.
No. I don't mean to make you feel bad.
No. I don't feel bad.
I think it's hilarious.
What I do feel like is I want to take my girlfriend for a trip in a van.
Listen, she's
rubbing off.
Well, that's why Grand Theft Auto is such a great game, like The Sopranos, Game of Thrones, where you see all that crazy fucked up shit.
Yeah,
it's like that part of your brain where it's like,
it releases.
Yeah, because and then you are polite in normal society because you get it out of your system watching that TV shows.
Yeah, because this
and
dude,
the video games.
This dude. Although, you know what was really funny? Remember how I texted you the other day that I said I wanted to smoke weed, eat pizza, and watch The Simpsons?
Yeah, it's so
I texted that.
I do that all the time.
I forgot about The Simpsons.
You're the type of guy who could probably smoke weed and enjoy it probably a handful of times a year.
Yes, no, exactly.
I'm
glad you said that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Because in the documentary, so I texted that to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Not the exact same. I didn't copy and paste.
He got too high, so I just put a pillow over his face to help him relax. I guess he relaxed a little too hard.
No, I was telling her, I was like, I really want to, I was like, next time you're, out of town or whatever, I'm just going to get high all day, order a pizza, and... No, but I texted that to her, and then we're watching the documentary, and there's clips from the couple in the past, and there's a picture of them standing there, and he has a shirt with he has a bag that says cannabis something on it, and then he's wearing a Simpsons shirt. And she looked at me like, what the fuck? And that clip in the video is about how he had a dark side to him. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, he's smoking weed.
No, it was that was the first picture they showed. And they're like, but he also had a dark side. And then it showed all these drawings he had. So it wasn't tying it together, but I was like... I literally texted her that day about smoking weed and watching The Simpsons.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then he had a weed thing.
Well, because I'll tell you something. You know what's weird about that?
It's not that crazy because it is
It's kind of like the simulation. And I talked about the simulation at the gym today with this guy, and we both kind of looked at each other like, should we be talking about the simulation right now?
Yeah, does it know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh, fuck, I lost sorry. I have something
to add to that.
Okay.
I haven't seen The Matrix since it came out, and everyone talks.
You were 5 years old when The Matrix came out.
I shouldn't have been watching it, but everyone talks about how it's about the simulation and shit, and I go, yeah, dude, yeah. But truly, my true feelings are, all I remember was that guys were shooting at each other and waking up out of tanks. I don't remember it being plausible at
having anything to do with
technology,
the future society,
So I really want to watch it again. We should watch that together. We could do a little watch along maybe.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how hard that is.
Like how some people do a live stream where they watch a movie.
Yeah.
We
got to get creative, I guess. I don't know, but that seems like I'll figure out. I'll figure out.
You really want fans before you do that.
That's a great point. Well, if we did it live on something, maybe.
Dude, one of my dreams is to fucking sell out a live podcast.
Well, here's what
the club.
Here's what we got to do. I think if we do something like that and we post about it and say we're live streaming it,
I don't even care about the money. I just want to sell out a room. Just the energy of a sold out room,
brother.
Holy shit!
I feel the same way because, I forget. Because honestly, the money of selling out a room,
I will always that night I will spend more than whatever I was paid for. I was like, do you want to challenge
That's
me?
what I want to tell the club. When they pay me, they give me shit.
Just pay me in alcohol.
Anytime they give me shit for not paying for a ticket, if we go in there sorry, buddy.
What was the movie where they gave he was a lounge singer at a casino, but they'd give him heroin. He's a heroin addict. Yeah, with Robert De Niro, I'm pretty sure. But
what did I just tell you earlier?
What's that?
Movie songs.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember.
No, but it's just so funny that it'd be funny if you were just the only guy that featured the club. You were just the club guy, but they were just you gotta get him. Get him drunk and put him on stage.
Like Bender. From,
you're
Futurama.
Yeah, you're you gotta fucking.
I can't do it. I'm fucked up.
You just work the cheapest, so they're just get him wasted, push him on stage.
Funny you should mention that. I remember hearing a podcast when I first started comedy that was one of the tips they had was when you go to especially somewhere that's not your home club, don't drink their alcohol. If you want to drink, do it on your own time, whatever. But don't drink the free alcohol because they keep tabs and they'll be oh, this guy cost us money.
Oh, yeah.
And then I went to Syracuse, the Funny Bone, a couple weeks ago. I was hosting. I got paid $100, and I had 10 beers in one night. 10 free beers. I was sitting there, and I was like,
you
"How
drank
is
for
that?"
free? Holy shit, they're probably pissed.
What's crazy is my girlfriend. It was the last show of the weekend. In my defense, but my girlfriend came to that one. And we got a hotel, so like that's why I was like,
getting hotels are so fun.
It's so fun. And dude, I'm a Hilton Honors person, so I get like not much, but I get a discount.
Then your girl's like, "How much have you traveled?"
No, all it was.
You're like, "Hello, Mr. Day, the same room."
Same room, different girl.
It's like down in the basement. It's like one of the dungeons with like the torches. Like, what the hell?
They lock the door.
Yeah. There's like chains on the walls and shit.
Yeah.
What kind of Nosferatu shit
Like,
is
would you like the soundproof or the echoey room?
Do you want the A24 suite? Like, what the fuck is in there? God damn.
No, but I like at the end of the night, the waitress was. This is the problem. Is like the waitresses are so nice at comedy clubs that they'll be like, they make it seem like it's like just between you
How funny
two.
would it be if you got someone fired? Like, how you served him that much? You're fired.
I could have. I remember like I had like 2 before I went on stage, and then I was hosting, so I'm sitting there for forever watching an act that I
was the headliner drinking.
No, neither the headliner or the feature. It was Mike Vecchione and his wife or fiance. They don't drink.
They're just watching. Oh, dude, no, that's how I third wheel at every wedding. I always get sit with couples.
Thank you,
dude.
That's how I know.
No, they were probably just trying not to argue in front of you. So they're like, you know what? Just let them get drunk.
And you know what? I was a fun time. The only thing I did is I regret. You know how you like. You're not blacked out, but you're fucked up. And then you remember it the next day and you go, that was a crazy thing to say. I remember being in the green room with Mike. I shouldn't just call her Mike Vecchione's fiance, Katie Hannigan. We were in the green room and it was just me and her. So it was like awkward while he was on stage. And she was asking about my girlfriend. And I was like, yeah, she's the best. She's just like me. And I thought I meant it like, we're on the same page. Yeah, like we're on the same. But to a stranger, it's awesome. Just like, she's awesome just like me. She's just
like American Psycho.
Yeah, it's like a crazy thing to say. And I didn't mean it like that. But the next day I was like, oh, dude.
That's so funny thing to say. Yeah, my girl's the best. She's just like me. Oh, anyway, here, let me bring you on. So.
That's genuine. That's genuine. Next coach. She's just no.
You want to see her nude? She loves sending it to me.
Your next guy. Yeah, there's two vibes. And then there's this next fucking comic. God, she gives.
Why is my drink taking so long? I ordered the next round of drinks.
I've only had 8. Why are they cutting me off?
Fucking stingy. They don't know how to treat the talent around here.
The talent. Saying the talent is the funniest thing ever, dude.
Tip your waiters.
Have you ever been around somebody that says the talent and means it?
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, man.
There's a good section of our comedy scene that's like not like Rochester.
Speaking of which, bro, I have been having awesome sets at Firehouse, bro, and no one sees them that I
of course,
dude. Yesterday, Greg Owens was like, "Oh, you went up. I missed your set." I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?"
The only people booking shows are like, "God." They're like, "Yeah, I bet you did, bud. I bet you did."
Dude, it's all people that I don't like. Like that's how bad it is. Just like it's like an AA meeting where like I've already stolen out of people's purses and haven't come back. Yeah. They hate me.
That's true.
And then I just kill the fuck. I just fucking kill.
I know. Well,
and I'm like, oh man.
That's the thing that sucks about open mics is like, it's like killing at an open mic almost sucks because you're like, all right, I don't want to kill here. Like, I don't want this to be.
You know what's good is I always bomb it at Boulder, right?
That's good. Yeah.
So I always bomb there. So then I'm like, okay, well, I know I can have a good set at Firehouse. So I had a good week of comedy where like I got humbled, but then I bring it back. I'm like, all right,
I've always
let's go.
said, I know this is inside. Who knows? The 23 listeners are probably all at the open mics, but I've always said that Firehouse is the best place to try a new joke. Boulder is a place to find out if that joke will do well on a show. So if a joke does well at Boulder, and I don't mean that if you bomb at Boulder, it's gonna do bad everywhere. But if a joke does well at Boulder, it's gonna do well pretty much anywhere.
Well. Yeah.
Except sometimes you can do
I was such a grimy little fucker when I first started doing stand up. I would just wear t-shirts from I'd find at the Goodwill that day. I had holes in all my armpits.
You're describing every single comedian.
Yeah, dude. It was just so funny to think about. I was a child, bro.
Yeah, I always think about that too.
I was such a douche.
Well, what's crazy is that I think of us as the same age, and you're the age I was when I started.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm that much older than you. That sucks, dude.
No, dude, but
I gotta kill myself. I really gotta kill myself.
No, dude. This winter is bad because I feel like everyone's thinking about it.
Dude.
You can't even leave the house.
It has been the worst February of my life.
Yeah.
And it's not even work's not even going bad. I just hate everything. I just hate getting out of the house is the hardest thing I've had to do. All I want to do is sleep.
Dude, I've been feeling so lethargic.
Yeah. Well, may I recommend a jog and 2 kratom?
There's nowhere for me to jog.
If we could be sponsored. Oh, yeah. I'm such a fucking twat. I shouldn't have. We were gifted I'm a spoiled rich kid basically because my girlfriend's parents had to move out of their house.
The treadmill
and we
that almost killed you, right?
Yeah, yes, it did. Did I talk about that?
Did you? What? It wasn't the treadmill. It was a piece of furniture.
Oh no,
right?
It was a TV. We also got a giant TV, but I was getting it. Yeah,
the fucking bat cave.
I don't know if I told on here, but I'll tell it again. I was on the back of my girlfriend's...
Just smoking a bowl and just watching The Simpsons on a giant TV.
Dude, it broke. Right now we have a little TV in front of the biggest TV you've ever seen in your life. It's so insane. And every couple days my girlfriend tries to turn... I'm like, no, it's... So the problem with it is the whole right side just blinks. Strobe light, and then the right side is fine. And she'll turn it on every couple of days while I'm sitting there.
This is why I'm going van life, dude.
You should go van life.
I just want a portable DVD player.
Do not bring a girl with you. Just go alone, dude. It's better that way, I think.
A giant
Unless you're going to be a murderer. I think any guy...
Oh, dude. Yeah, you're just lying in bed and the giant TV just falls and crushes your girlfriend. You're like, oh fuck. Yeah. This is going to look... I did it.
This was the thing about the TV situation. So I was in the bed of the truck. I had one end. Her dad had the other end, but he was on the steps, so we were even. We were both elevated. And then he took so we get it off the bed. I have to take a step off of the truck bed to get onto the platform of our porch.
And immediately zapped your spine.
Well, no. I don't mean to, I'm not talking shit about her dad, but you got to think about science here.
Yeah.
If I take a step off, you have to move forward so that I have room to take he was so worried about me taking the step that he just stood there. So I took this giant step and then the TV hit me in the stomach and then I just fell down.
Oh, no.
I had to catch.
And he's like, what are you, a weakling?
I'm telling you, this TV, no joke, 600 pounds at least. Because it's old. It's like this thick from the side.
Oh, it was one of those TVs where the commercial, the Amazon rainforest, came out of it. Yes. It was like a amazing TV.
Like a 2013 amazing TV.
Yeah.
It's huge, but it's so heavy.
Planet Earth on super television.
Yes. And then that just hit me in the gut. And I had to just sit down on the bed, and this fucking TV just hit me in the gut, and I was like, ugh! And then everyone was like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yes, just get up, move."
Oh my god, is the TV okay?
Dude, have you ever been in so much pain? Not, I don't know, pain or just panic that you're in a situation with somebody you have to respect, but you still snap.
Fuck yeah,
Just
shut up for a second.
My relationship with her dad is great, but it's always just hey, great to see you. It's that. And then I was so close to being are you fucking kidding me?
I will fist fight you right now.
What the fuck are you
I'll fist fight you.
It was. I felt like I held it in somehow, but it was like on the tip of my tongue. I was like, bro, I'm jumping off of something. You obviously have to move forward. What are you, crazy?
You know, I freelance as a mover. This guy.
Freelance?
Well,
you can tell me this.
Actually,
dude, your work life is such a mystery to me. You know what's so funny? You like, and I don't mean this as me being mad at you or anything, because it's something I love about you. I switched jobs once, and you kept thinking I had my old job. You kept being like, "Oh, that solar job." I'm like, I don't work in that anymore. You switched jobs like 100 times, and I try so hard to keep up, and I just don't know what the fuck you do, dude.
Yeah, well, dude,
people are like, "What does John do?" I'm like, "He works at a bakery, a solar field, a restaurant." Like, I don't know
he's
what the
still
fuck
just like scraping by. He never has any money.
No, you seem to be doing okay. Like, you're not like.
Richie,
we're struggling the same amount, I feel like, but I have a.
Well, the cost of living is so high. I need to have a bunch of jobs,
true,
but
true.
No, but that's so funny. What was I gonna say?
Sorry, I interrupted.
No. Yeah.
Oh, you're a freelance mover.
Yeah.
I really thought that was gonna bring it back, and you got I got that.
No, it's just I moved. This dude calls me. And he's awesome, but he's a nutcase.
Okay, wait. I have to stop you for a quick sec. Remember, he's a nutcase. Remember that.
Yeah.
What is a freelance mover? Are you just helping buddies move?
No one gives a shit.
I think there's drug dealers that have podcasts about like how to deal drugs.
I'm pretty sure. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're like this guy's got 23 eyes on him. We need to zone in.
Yeah. No, but the whole point of the story is like this dude calls me. He's a lot older. He's been doing this for a very long time, and I never want to help him. Yeah. But he always just offers me more money to go. So I'm like, fine. It's like if Dennis Mazer was like, come do comedy. And you're like, I really don't.
It's $200 for 5 minutes. Like, yes, of course.
God damn it.
That is what sucks about, like, I'm not, like, money motivated in general until it's, like, something I don't mind doing, and then the money's good. Because I've done comedy shows where, like, I wouldn't go there, like, to not do comedy. Like, if you paid me $200 to just go get a drink there, I would say no. But then you asked me to do comedy, which is way worse.
Yeah.
Like, comedy in a bad situation.
You're risking really embarrassing yourself.
Or, like, somebody... like throwing shit. Like me and Dario did that show at a biker bar. It was like
someone stole your cell phone.
Yeah, it was like a bad vibe.
Like, how did you get booked for this? Why?
But I was like, we're making $100, dude. It was like, but if you would have paid me $100 to just go there and buy a beer, I'd be like, fuck that.
No.
I'm not doing that.
Well, for stage time, I guess.
Yeah, it's so weird. But sorry, go on. He paid you.
No. Where is this even going? Their comedian is just like a shitty fucking Sunset Strip 80s rock star.
Well, dude, that's why I get annoyed.
Dude, it's the ultimate bullshitter. You're just an incredible liar.
That's why I get annoyed by like comedians that have like a really good work ethic. Because I'm like, then do a job, dude. What are you doing comedy for?
Keep talking. I just gotta make sure. Sorry, I'm drunk.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, keep talking. Do you have any plugs? I might be doing a show with.
I'm feeling drunk and high.
Yeah, we're good. So I might be doing a show in April.
Nice, dude. You know what we got to get you on, and I will.
Don't Tell Comedy Show.
How the fuck did you know?
Dude, I'm trying to get booked.
That's straight up what I was gonna say.
I'm trying to make it back in the scene, dog.
Yeah, no, you. It's crazy that you're not like. No, I'm gonna put a. Yeah. I know I always say this, and it sounds like I'm being.
I'm trying to get books. I'm trying to get.
No, you should be on.
You know what I said? Because you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore.
I'm sending a text right now, and you're gonna be booked on.
Yeah. You send a text, and the SWAT just comes through. You SWAT me. You do a mental health arrest.
Wait, you gotta talk now, because I.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm feeling fat today. I haven't done my laundry, so the only clothes that I have right now are the ones that are a little too tight, in the very back of your closet, the last resort, the clothes from 2 years ago.
To me, honestly, my back of the closet is like, if you see me wearing really nice clothes, it's because I'm out of clothes. Because I don't wear that, you know?
Yeah.
My slummy clothes, I'm wearing those first 2 days.
I have, like, I guess what you'd call church outfits. You know what I mean? Casual wear, I guess.
I was thinking about getting some penny loafers. Do you remember the kind with the little tassels? Did you ever have those penny loafers with, like, there's, like, two little leather, they're like this.
Yeah.
And they're leather with, like, fray on them.
Yeah.
And I used to wear them to church, and I thought about them today.
Ballin'.
And I was like, well, first of all, penny loafers is a crazy... You would literally have loafers that had a slot for a penny. And listen, I don't know who invented them, but I got an idea.
Maybe it's because, like, maybe if we were shining shoes, that'd be like,
like the
here's
tip?
That's the tip, take the penny.
You're probably right.
Or maybe it was a trap to be like, you stole my penny, you dirty Irishman. You start beating
That's
it.
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
there was no penny in there.
I'm thinking it's a way that...
There's no penny in there, I swear to God. There's no penny in
I
there.
can't say what I want.
It sounds like a bar joke my dad would say.
Yeah, exactly. That's 23. Hey, the dream
To the
23. 23 and me, dude.
Trying to manifest 23. Dude, I had a fat
That's Jordan's
fortune
number.
off a fortune cookie. I ate Chinese food the other day.
It's so funny
I
to
had an
eat
awesome
like
fortune
a bunch of Chinese food and then read a fortune cookie and be like, shit's gonna turn around. You just ate a pound of lo mein and you're like, this is... They're right, dude.
October is a time of change.
Shit is coming my way.
God damn. I can make it to October, babe.
October. It's February. The month of the dragon is your...
I quit. October's gonna change. Things are gonna change in October.
We'll pick back up in October when shit's going well. After I get this low pain out of my system.
And maybe I'll get promoted to customer.
Dude, that is so funny. The amount of just people drinking Mountain Dew and eating lo mein and then taking the fortune cookie seriously.
You're my last hope, Obi-Wan. Rip that baby open like it's like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. I've got a golden ticket. You will have sex 1 month from now.
Just a Mountain Dew and egg roll burp while you're unraveling a dessert. You're unraveling the dessert. You're like,
it is so easy for me to start downward spiraling. There's
me
a
too.
bar that opens at noon down the street. There's a liquor store right next to it.
Yeah.
Chinese food restaurant next to that. Fucking
two Chinese. Well, one's Thai. I think.
Yeah, Thai food, a little more pricey. So
yeah, I've never
I prefer
been
to go
there.
to the Chinese restaurant.
That place is awesome.
But you know what I do so I don't feel as guilty. I'll go walk to pick it up.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
I'll walk to pick it up, and it's not that bad.
That's a good. You know what's crazy?
Dude, the village is so walkable. Village, man, it's so walkable in the summertime.
I wish
it's going for walks, and the sidewalks are nice.
Yeah. My only gripe is that we need like one more nice restaurant. Not even night, just like an Applebee's, dude. If we had an Applebee's on the street,
kind of like a Chinese, kind of like
anything like that. Any place that you're
maybe you could see a band.
Yes, like someplace where you're like, it's going to be a decent meal. That's just one more. Because right now we have
like home style kind of. Good,
yeah, right now we have the Mexican place, which is great.
Like an Old Stone Tavern.
Yeah, I guess that is what went in there, or what's it called?
The Winfield.
Winfield. I guess that's what it is. But that's become. We need one more of those because now that's become like a douchey like. It's like a college bar. You're like, what are you guys doing over here?
That place is so weird to me.
The funniest shit. Sorry, you just reminded me with listening to. So, two things. So I went to my parents' house. It was my dad's birthday. I went over there. So my brother, his kids, and his wife came over, and it was at my parents' house. My parents are very, very conservative. Voted for you know who.
Yeah.
And
you know him. You love him.
You know he's here tonight. And my brother and his wife are not. Like it's like but nobody mentions it. It's just like this awkward. So we're all just like hanging out, and my dad brings up the classic combo starter. I think they're listening to our phone. I get ads. I haven't even typed anything in. I'm getting ads.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, and I go, you're the first person that's ever brought this up. So we're literally talking about that and sharing examples of and then my mom goes, oh yeah, did you see that guy dressed up as a monkey and went to the Penfield High School town hall meeting or whatever? Did you see that?
No, what?
Sorry, I'm like an old man.
I thought you were talking about Justin Trudeau from the Prime Minister of Canada.
This is the craziest shit ever. In Penfield, there was I don't know what you call it, school board meeting. That's what it was. So the parents go to air their grievances or whatever because there was some gay book or something. And
why do you keep saying no more monkeys jumping on the bed? I want to jump on the bed.
Jump on the goddamn bed.
I fell and bumped my head. It was off school property. Sorry.
Where's the man in the yellow jacket?
Yeah.
I gotta
quit monkeying around my courtroom.
Beep, beep. Squeaking. Yeah. No. So this is what's crazy about it. So the reason the guy went there is because apparently he heard
he had a ton of riz.
There was second graders identifying as animals, and he was showing how distracting that was. But here's what's crazy: it wasn't his kid, it wasn't his grandchild. He knew a guy that had a kid. This dude had nothing to do with Penfield School District.
He was a mechanic. He was a fucking mechanic who worked on a guy's car.
He was just a mad guy that went to the Penfield School District
meeting for students.
He wore
children.
He wore a MAGA hat and a monkey costume or a gorilla, whatever. And he went, but it was so funny because we were literally talking about how our phones listen to us, and my mom just goes, "Why don't we jump off the deep end out of nowhere?" And she brought that up, and we were all like, "What?" And then my mom, so we're talking about that, and then my mom goes, "Yeah, I was listening to Joe Rogan the other day, and he said that the phones are listening to." I'm like, I had to stop.
I'm going to sit in my car for 5 minutes.
Bro, I had to go to the bathroom and vape because I was like, first of all, I used to listen to Joe Rogan in my bedroom and hide because I knew they would not approve.
Yeah.
And now my mother is saying she was listening to Fear Factor, Joe Rogan. She was listening to Joe Rogan, and she just completely... She brought up the monkey thing, threw the grenade, and then went, all right, back to the phone shit. I was like, what was that? It was the craziest shit.
Life is a simulation.
It was nuts. And me and my brother were just looking at each other like, what is going on? I can't. My brother made a couple funny jokes that I can't say on air, but I'll tell you after that. My brother's funnier than any comedian we hang out with. We got to hang out with him.
He reminds me of a guy I used to work with.
He's so funny. I wish I could say what he said, but he's got kids and a family. And
I thought you were talking about your other brother.
No. That brother was in the corner like that. He was chewing on a chocolate bar with 400 milligrams.
They never said what they did with the kid's teeth.
Yeah.
I could have used those laundry's teeth given to me.
I think the Penfield School District killed JFK. You're like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah.
I know some Kennedys in Penfield. Truly. That's hilarious. So did he get in trouble, or they just let him the monkey?
I have no idea. I didn't. This is the thing. It's been big news. There's been Rochester podcasts covering it. I haven't even paid it. One second.
I will say this
because here's how I feel. That guy's a dumbass lunatic. Don't give him attention. Let's move on.
To attend a school board meeting when you don't have children attending the school is mental illness.
100%. And that was the thing. My dad, for a second, I could
wanted to go to the meeting.
No. I could feel him trying to
this would never go down in Henrietta.
Well, my dad was because here's the thing about dudes that are very religious. They feel that they can't back down on what they feel because it's they're going against God. They're I have to stick up for
I have a scapegoat for him.
Yeah.
Were there nipples on the monkey suit? Because then your father would be like, I'm against this.
That's true.
Because it's obscene.
Sexual, yeah.
Little loophole.
But my dad does love nipples, dude.
He's a nipple guy.
He loves tweaking nips. No, but
son, the nipples were just better in the 80s. There's no way around it.
Have you seen the areolas on these gals? And they're trimming their bushes, I hear. No, but my dad, I could feel him trying to like defend it, and I interrupted what he was saying to just be like, Dad, that would be like you going to one of Mike's friends' kids' schools
dressed as a wizard with a magic
fucking
wand.
lion.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking? It's the craziest shit ever. But God bless you. You know, make America whatever again.
It'd be awesome if it was a high school.
I think, I don't know. It might have been. Dude, I think it was an elementary school.
Like, if it was for like a kindergarten class, I'd be like, yes, yeah. Even with the magnet hat, I'd be like, oh well, but like enjoy the monkey part.
Right, that's fine.
I'd be like, yeah, everyone get excited.
Yeah,
like if I came with a lion costume, I'd be, you know what? I'd like chase them around and.
Yeah, that would have been, dude. That would have been fun if another parent dressed up as like an arch nemesis of the and then
like Steve Irwin, Crocodile Hunter with like the
he's got a headlock.
Yeah, it'd be like Hillary Clinton. What would her animal be? I don't even know. Dude,
she'd probably be a male lion.
Yeah,
she's got the hair of like she looks like she has like a mane.
Yeah,
and she also.
Actually, you know what?
It would be embarrassing if we
were shredded.
Yeah,
like, oh, these guys.
I was thinking about that because I was like, I was watching an old Come Town episode and Nick's face was like chiseled, and I was like, I gotta get back to. I'm like, no, that sucks, dude.
Yeah,
I don't want to be ripped. That sucks.
No, dude, I want to order a gross Grubhub.
I don't
want to order shameful food to get dropped off.
I don't want to think about what I'm eating. I'll work out. I'll do that. But I'm eating whatever the hell
Dude, I've been eating so much crap. It's so bad. The thing is, I just can eat so much of it.
Dude, I ate 12 wings.
Nice.
Before I came over here. And a thing of Max
I got to give you... Oh, and aside, I got to give you props for making it over here.
Oh, no.
I would have been like, sorry, shop's closed.
Well, see, that's the key with... Dude, I have learned that...
Fuck, have we been doing this late?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, sorry, I'm high.
No, you're fine. I've learned that I have to exercise after work, or I will fall into a severe. Because, dude, I can see it in my eye. When I get home from work, I have like bags under my.
Oh, dude.
And then I'll run. I ran for 10 minutes and got off and was like, all right,
what's going on? I got that little bit of a runner's high. Yeah,
great, and that's so annoying to me. I'm like, so my blood just is like, it's literally you sit there and your blood just pools, and you have to move it. Or else you're fucked.
Yeah, dude. I have bags. I have bags under my eyes too from like being tired and stressed out and shit.
Yeah,
it's like damn. Is it just really just this winter weather?
Well, the thing that annoys me is like I know it's not possible that it's like all right. I slept 8 hours and then I sat at a desk all day. There's no way my body is tired.
Yeah,
but it's just like the staring at a computer. I actually read that if you stare at a computer all day, you can get like motion sickness from it. And I think that happens to me because I'll like leave work nauseous and be like, oh. And then I don't want to work out, but the only thing that'll save me is if I work out.
Yeah, you got to fight through the tired.
It sucks, dude. Life sucks.
Yeah, dude. I was at the gym tonight yawning and shit. You know what sucks is I'm left-handed, so I'm trying to follow along to all these crazy combos. And it's like, dude, can we just like do jumping jacks and shit?
That. Well, what's nice about being left-handed though is if they're facing you, teaching you, you can do exactly like if they're using their right hand.
Oh yeah, they're more open. Yeah.
No, like if he's teaching you, if he's facing you, he throws his right hand. It's the same side.
Dude, now you're
right.
Why are you doing this to me? I'm so tired.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I also have never been to one of these classes, so I don't know. I'm just imagining what I think it is and being like, dude, it's easy.
It's not easy.
Of course it's not.
Yeah, dude.
I'm left-handed too, so I feel you, because I think we get fucked on way more than people give us credit for. Hey, listen.
We were the outcasts of society.
Hey, everybody that thinks they're oppressed, left-handed people are way more.
So funny is the only left-handed people I've met have always been white guys.
Successful white guys.
Yeah, dude. My training partner, Grant, who's just like us, by the way.
Oh, dope. We got to get him on.
Short brown hair with a beard. It's the same.
It might be an Irish thing. Maybe we're all left-handed.
Yeah.
I don't know. It really is. You know,
it's an Irish curse.
What's crazy about me? Like I would say most things with my right hand, but like I write and do like important shit I do with my left hand, but like I throw with my right hand, it's so weird. There's a name for it. It's called like cross contamination. Cross dressing. Cross sexuality, I believe is what it's called.
Ambidextrous.
No, because that's what I used to tell people I'm ambidextrous, and then I'm like, there's no way that's what that means. Ambidextrous means you literally can use both hands for anything you want. But I'm like, it's specific. Every time I start a new task, I have to figure out if I'm left-handed or right-handed, which is weird, right? Isn't that weird?
Yeah, you're a freak.
I have 2 buttholes. Did you know that? Did I ever tell you about that?
Oh, those are the bedroom tapes, dude.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
You're more than welcome to give us an update, though.
Oh, no, it's leaking. It's dripping. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
no, it's just a dimple that I have in my ass.
Let's get into it. You know what happens to me is, like, I'll be clean, like, out of the shower, and just as the day progresses, mud will just appear.
Oh, like shit mud? Yeah. Well, that's the problem with not having a bidet. You need to get a bidet. But
I'm not even shitting or anything. It's just like
I know
happens.
No, but I'm telling you, the bidet gets it neutralizes that threat
really
from the start. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because it gets, dude. I will be. So I shit like 4 times a day. Yeah, and most of it's at work. And I mean,
I remember having an office job and just forcing poop out of me. Yeah, like a toothpaste tube when you're just really I need dopamine so bad.
What's crazy, dude, is I'll have a turd this big and then clog the toilet from wiping.
It's so funny to be looking at your computer and be like, I need a break from this, and then be like, you're just destroying your colon just to look at your phone. Dude, you're just looking at a computer. You're like, all right, time to look at my phone.
Anal fissures. I got all sorts of anal. My anus is fucked. But hey, dude. I don't have to sit on the computer for an extra 10 minutes a day. No, I will literally shit a log like that big. This has happened multiple times in the past couple weeks, and I have clogged the toilet. You know how you can clog a toilet, like a public toilet, and then you go, all right, I'm gonna walk away in 2 hours.
Never come back.
No, in 2 hours I'm gonna come back. It's gonna figure itself out. That's kind of how I've been operating for the past 2 years. I clogged the toilet so bad the other week, and it wasn't. I really didn't.
You're such a brat. You don't show up to work all week, and then you clog the toilet, and you don't flush.
It was right after us. It was right after.
You're like a bratty stepson. Like, this guy drives my car. He's fucking buying Taco Bell with my credit card. Hey, you left shit in the toilet. Listen, he doesn't even come to work.
Listen, there's nothing I can do. It's not like there's like a plunger. It's just like,
come on, don't be a pussy. Just cup your hand and go.
Give it CPR.
Yeah, dude.
No,
get up in there.
So I shit, and I didn't shit that much, but I had to wipe for fucking an hour. So then
I have that problem. The Sharpie marker.
Yes, exactly. So then I flush it. It usually it'll be like, oh, I clogged it, and then I flush it again, and it goes down. I'm like, all right, thank God. This time it didn't, and then I go, all right, it just needs some time to break down, whatever. I come back like an hour later. I just had to pee, but I was like, let me test out. And I go in there, and it's like, it's like already to the brim.
Like, this is going to be a problem.
Yeah. And then I kept going back and checking on it, and I would just peek in, and we would just, you know that look of a toilet that's like clogged, but the water's gone, where it's just like, there's just shit on the sides. I walked in, and I was just like, somebody's got to do something.
Permanent shit stains. Those aren't going anywhere unless you scrub them away. Those are there for a while.
I went in and started getting mad. I go, is somebody going to do something?
It's so funny that you didn't do it. You just went to look at it. Like, shit.
I get mad.
You came back to the scene of the crime, dude.
It's like killing somebody and being like, is nobody going to take the body away?
You immediately start pulling your teeth out to fake your own death. They can't know.
I tossed my teeth in the toilet.
Like, I've decided to off myself.
I did not do this. It wasn't me. My teeth are here, though.
I did not push the giant TV onto my girlfriend.
Dude.
All right. So what am I grateful for? Oh man, honestly, I'm grateful that we have 40 episodes of this podcast because it is so.
Let me give it a toot again.
Yeah, here, a little toot. We got fat.
It's probably terrible for the year.
It's been a harsh winter, but at least I'm on hopium, bro. I'm on a bunch of hope.
Oh, I love that
hopium,
dude. I like that.
Yeah, dude. So I'm just hoping that we can keep doing this podcast, and I also hope that I will have sex with a girl before I die.
Dude, well, we'll get into that.
Gonna open that fortune.
Later,
the next fortune cookie.
It's like, you're gonna jizz.
Yeah. I feel like
you open it.
Table for two in 5 years. It's like, shit.
As long as you have like a date set up, that's all, man. You can jerk off for 5 years.
Dude, honestly, if I was visited by an astral being in my dreams, and they're like, if you know FAP for a year, you'll get to fuck this girl. It's a guarantee. I'd be like,
even if she's just kind of hot, it's like,
and she's going to fake it. So
and you get to like think about that forever.
And I was just like, listen, man, I'm too embarrassed to ask, but like, just she's gonna fake it, right? She'd just be like, could you just ask me, like, really?
She's gonna go ooh right? Surely she'll ooh ah.
Yeah, dude. And when I show up, it's the guy in the gorilla suit with the neck. And I'm like, shit! I sold my soul for this. You thought you were gonna fuck my hot daughter? Guess what? You have to go grilling.
Hot daughter dad steps in.
First you have to grill out with the dad.
That's not too bad.
Dude, actually,
a nice grill out with a guy.
Grilling with the father of the woman you love is that's a good.
Yeah,
moment.
dude. There's
probably the only time you guys.
There's nothing better than bonding with the father of the woman you love.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
you both kind of
naturally,
hate her.
Yeah. Like well, first of all, naturally you think they hate you. You're like, you have to hate me, and then they're like, she is kind of a bitch, right? And you're like, I've never told anyone this, but she can be.
Like, you know what? I've never told anyone this, but I've been thinking about buying a Volkswagen van and putting a fish tank.
You ever been to Utah?
It's something I'm trying to improve on. Not tonight. I plan on ordering junk food online tonight, but tomorrow I'm going to start dieting, working on coming up with a game plan to begin the dieting process. Which will require research first, of course.
Wings from Jeremiah's tonight, if that makes you feel better.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Dude, just disgusting. I think I ate bone.
There's something so decadent about eating wings. Like, especially like the flats. Just sticking your tongue through the two bones.
Turn into the love of your life. I'm going, you like what you see?
And then you bite the cartilage just because there's blue cheese on it.
Yeah.
You don't always Dude,
two peas in a pod.
I could write a book of poems about eating chicken wings, bro.
Before a woman, for sure.
Fat kids, I feel like, are very passionate.
Yeah, of course.
Especially the ones who get skinny. I was on the path, but I found an equilibrium.
No,
at least I can see my penis when I jerk off and cry.
No, you're not like the guy you were in high school. If you projected that to the future, would not be this guy.
Like,
you'd have been.
A 28-year-old dishwasher has a podcast studio in his attic with two roommates.
No, you would have been 290 at least. Right?
Yeah,
I would think. Not to disparage your old self.
Yeah,
that guy seemed.
Well, dude, I stepped on the scale at the gym, and then I was like, "Oh fuck." But then I saw that gym in the trash can the next time I went, or the scale.
Oh, okay. You got to put a kettlebell on it first and go, kilograms? What the fuck is that?
What kind of French bullshit is this?
French bullshit.
Something I'm looking forward to. Episode 69.
Dude, that's going to be great.
We got to get hire a stripper
to sit on our lap the whole time. Dude. Upside down.
Dude, I remember in summer camp, or like high school, or like, and actually even probably today, if a woman sat on my lap, I'd definitely get a boner. Yeah. And I would definitely just sit like this. Yeah. Just try to be like,
oh no, that's how it is soft.
This is the hardest small penis.
Stabbing her asshole.
Yeah.
No, that's how it is. Yeah. It's soft. That's how it is.
It gets a lot bigger.
It gets like crazy huge when it's hard.
The reason is because I'm sitting and I squat fucking 300, so like I got fat calves.
You probably never met a guy like this, but
like I eat pussy really good.
You've probably never met a guy that really eats pussy.
I eat pussy like a chick. You're gonna love it.
Oh, that's like me in ninth grade. Like some shit. I've watched a couple videos.
Yeah, dude. The key is to put your feet in the air, fucking wave them back and forth.
I'll yank on your ankles. I'll yank them. I don't care.
Like they're pom poms. Okay. What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for the janitors that work at the Radek building in Rochester, New York. Let me tell you a story. I once, I remember I saw the janitors like a few times.
You left your jizz tissues on the floor. And
I go, please God. And they gave me the wank. They go, I got you, brother. No, but I saw the janitors and I was always like, never came in contact with them when I was leaving, and I was like, you know what? I've always been taught you treat the janitors like the CEOs. Next time
Jesus Christ, is that what they taught you in business school?
Yeah.
Listen, these janitors, talk to them.
My father and my mommy, they taught me you treat the janitor, you treat everyone equally.
Yeah.
So I went out of my way. The next time I saw them, I was like, I'm gonna like make sure I talk to the janitor. So I went up to the janitor. And I was like, hey, man, like, thanks for doing this. Have a good night. And he's mentally disabled. And it caught me off guard. And then the next time I saw the CEO...
Wait a second. There's something missing in this story. No, you just go like, I said, have a good night. And he's mentally disabled. What do you want me to do, the voice? What did he... Just, not with the voice, just what did he say?
I said... hey man, thanks for what you do. Have a good night. And he said, that's something that made no sense. And I was like, oh, he's like, got it. And then I go, all right. So I was like, oh, thanks. So then the next time I saw the CEO of our company, I go, hey, buddy. Because I was like, all right, I got to talk to him the same way I talked to the last guy. And let me tell you, I think I tried that on stage and it bombed. Oh, really? And I just tried to bid on you, and
that's hilarious.
Here we are.
Of course, the punchline was like, "Hey, buddy."
It sucked. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. It was way too much of a build-up. No, but that truly did happen where I was like trying to be nice to the guy, and then he was like kind of rude to me, and I was like, "Oh, he's like not." He's got issues.
Not mentally there.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, okay, yeah. And I was like, oh, all right.
Like, he looked up and there was like a flash of like lightning behind him.
Yeah, I was like, have a good night. And he was like, yeah, fuck your ass. Yeah, fuck you.
Fucking kill yourself.
And I was like, oh, all right. But yeah, thankful for the janitors. I'm so sorry. I just tried to do a joke to you. That was so embarrassing.
Wait, was I a piece of shit? No.
You did a great job. I realized halfway through that I was setting up a joke, and then I was like, well, now I have to say it. And then
I said some things that.
No. Thank God you said
I'm going to go through this episode with a fine-tooth comb.
It's fine. Whatever. Well, here.
We'll see you at the next school board meeting.
I'll make it a clean cut for you. I am thankful for the patrons of the building I work at, and especially the janitors that do a great job cleaning up my dookie stains. What am I looking forward to? Not a goddamn thing, to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to a jack-off session, a nap. And
oh, yeah, dude.
And what do I need to improve on? The way I talk on this podcast.
I guess I got an attitude.
I got an attitude problem.
I guess I got an attitude.
Yeah, you gotta have a better attitude.
My girlfriend, she's got a bit of an attitude problem. She keeps running her mouth.
Hey.
Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the show?
Bro, that is the funniest thing.
Here's what I like about you guys. He lets you run your freaking mouth. I would never let my girlfriend open for me on the road. You just run your mouth too much.
Anyways,
okay, guys, make some noise.
I can't hear you. You gotta do better than that.
No, dude.
Hickory dickory dock. You guys gotta do better than that.
We got fat.
Yeah, we got fat. So we got fat.